Verification tips and tricks, and advanced features. Noise reduction and freestyle. Noise reduction and freestyle are two options for verifying advanced hearing aid features available within the Aurical PMM module in Odo Suite. Noise reduction and freestyle can be used with Aurical FreeFit or the Aurical Hit Test Chamber, but these software features are only accessible within the PMM module. If you are using these features with the Aurical FreeFit, simply select the real ear icon in the toolbar or in the control panel. If you are using the Aurical Hit Test Chamber, be sure to select 2cc coupler in the control panel, or select the coupler-based fitting icon in the toolbar. Also, be sure to designate the side being tested by selecting right or left in the toolbar. Start by selecting the Noise Reduction tab. Adjust the options for the measurement buttons using the arrow on the side of each button to change the title, the signal type, and the signal intensity level. Signal duration, adaptation interval, measured in seconds, is adjusted above the measurement buttons. There are two methods to choose from when evaluating noise reduction. First, you can evaluate noise reduction by varying the level of noise reduction in the hearing aid using a single stimulus. This demonstration uses the Aurical Hit Test Chamber to evaluate noise reduction using pink noise as the stimulus. The varying levels of noise reduction are shown in the measurement buttons: noise reduction off, noise reduction mild, and noise reduction strong. To quickly turn on the required noise reduction setting in the hearing aid for each measurement, go to On Top mode in the toolbar to minimize Odo Suite, allowing for simultaneous control of the hearing aid software. When evaluating noise reduction, it's important to turn off other specialty features in the hearing aid software. Noise reduction has been set to off for the first measurement. Our stimulus is pink noise presented at 70 dB. The system will present the stimulus. Take an immediate snapshot of the hearing aid gain. Wait 15 seconds and take another snapshot to show what changes have occurred. Toggle back to full screen view in Odo Suite by selecting the icon. Switch to normal mode at the top right of the Odo Suite screen. We'll start the demonstration by selecting the first button in the control panel on the left side of the screen. NR off, noise reduction off. Since we're testing in the Aurical Hit Test Chamber, you will not hear the pink noise during the measurement. Two curves appear on the screen when the measurement for noise reduction off is complete. Curve 1, the purple curve, is the initial measurement, and curve 2, the orange curve, is the second measurement after the 15-second interval, showing what changes in gain have occurred. You have the option to view the graph on the left as a response curve or a gain curve by toggling between the gain and response icons in the toolbar. The graph on the right displays the gain difference between curves 1 and 2. The legend at the bottom right of the screen shows overall gain differences. In this example, the curves show no difference. This is what would be expected because noise reduction was set to off. We'll complete the next two measurements, noise reduction mild and noise reduction strong. Make sure to toggle back to the hearing aid software before each measurement to make the necessary adjustment in the noise reduction setting in the hearing aid. Once the measurements are complete, take note of the significant difference between the two curves, especially in the noise reduction strong measurement. The second method to evaluate noise reduction is by using different stimuli with the same level of noise reduction in the hearing aid. We've gone back into the hearing aid software and have chosen moderate noise reduction. As in the previous example, be sure other specialty features in the hearing aid software are turned off. In this demonstration, the 3 stimuli selected are pink noise, children, and vacuum cleaner at an intensity level of 70 dB for 15 seconds. As a reminder, since we're testing in the Aurical HIT test chamber, you will not hear the stimuli during these measurements. Once the measurements are complete, the gain curves and the gain difference curves can be viewed and analyzed. The colors of the curves correspond to the colors of the camera symbols for each measurement button in the control panel. You can hover your cursor over any point on a graph to see the result in the top left-hand corner of the graph. Each curve represents the specific level of noise reduction. In this example, moderate noise reduction associated with each stimulus. Freestyle is another option for advanced feature verification within the Aurical PMM module in OtoSuite. Access the Freestyle tab in the PMM module to verify advanced features such as directionality, frequency lowering, and feedback management. You can also use Freestyle for hearing aid transition to match a client's previous hearing aid settings, easing the transition with their new devices. You can verify wireless hearing aid options such as cross, remote microphones, or FM systems when you access Freestyle in the Aurical PMM module. Start by selecting the Freestyle tab in the Aurical PMM module. Choose the test selector icon on the toolbar in OtoSuite, or select F8 on your keyboard to see the many test options available to you in the Special Test section of the Test Selector box. You may select and customize any of the tests within this special test list to save in your User Test column. Once saved, when you press F8 or the Test Selector icon in the toolbar, your customized tests will be conveniently listed for easy access. Depending on the feature that you want to evaluate, you will adjust the options within the test buttons in the control panel by simply selecting the arrow to the right of the button. The options you can select from will appear and include title, signal type, intensity level, duration, secondary signal type, and signal routing. There may be many options to choose from. As an example, with signal type, your choices include pure tones, ling sounds, speech, environmental sounds, and narrowband S and SH, and more. You can also select a CD, live voice using an attached microphone, or recorded stimuli, which can be saved via the Make Recording button in the control panel. To make a recording, click the button to begin recording. When the recording is in progress, the Make Recording button becomes the Stop button, which stops recording when clicked. You can then configure the Measurement button to play that recording. While recording, the volume panel is used to adjust the microphone sensitivity, controlling the input level. When using a CD, use the master slide in the volume panel to control the output level of the CD. Another option is to take a snapshot curve by configuring the Measurement button for signal, level, and duration. Click the Snapshot Play button in the control panel to play the signal and to enable the snapshot buttons. While the Snapshot Play button is playing a signal, click the Measurement button to store a measurement. In this example, the directionality feature of the hearing aid will be analyzed using the Aurical HIT test chamber. The test selector icon is used to select the stored user test titled Adaptive Directionality HIT. You will note that all 6 buttons can be customized to evaluate options such as directionality from the front, from the back, and from the front and back. You also have 3 similar options for omnidirectionality. In the hearing aid software, we've set the hearing aid to adaptive directionality and have turned off other special features, such as noise reduction. To begin testing, select the check boxes to the right of the first 2 measurement buttons. Select the Sequence button to run both tests sequentially. Once testing is complete, the Feature to Benefit icon is selected on the toolbar in OtoSuite. To analyze the difference between the measured curves, curves 1 and 2 in this example. The color of the curves in the graph correspond to the measurement button. The measurement can be viewed as a response or gain curve depending on the clinician preference. You may also perform any other advanced feature test that you prefer.